Barry Oshry, Seeing Systems, Unlocking the Mysteries of Organizational Life. Dive into the world of Seeing Systems, Unlocking the Mysteries of Organizational Life by Barry Oshry, where you'll explore how individuals navigate complex organizations and societies. Often faced with spatial blindness, people struggle to understand their place within these systems, leading to misconceptions and conflicts. Throughout this summary, we will delve into the 4 key roles within organizations: top, bottom, middle, and client, and learn how each position has its own unique challenges and necessary adjustments for smoother operations. Discover the importance of strengthening communication, promoting diversity, and finding a balance between individuality and collectivity to create a resilient system.
Overcoming Spatial and Temporal Blindness. The book emphasizes how living in a complex society or working within a large organization can lead to a limited perspective and incomplete understanding of the whole system. This confusion is called spatial blindness, combined with temporal blindness, leading to misunderstanding, uncertainty, and conflict. The author encourages people to adopt a systemic perspective to better comprehend what drives other people's behavior and understand the events and decisions that led to the conditions surrounding them. People in organizations and societies invent myths to explain the unknown and uncertain, which leads to fixed ideologies and conflicts. The book calls for people to break free from their spatial and temporal blindness and recognize that we are systems creatures. Dynamics of organizational roles. Employees and customers across different sectors share similar situations and challenges that they group into 4 types. These types are burdened tops, oppressed bottoms, torn middles, and righteously done to customers. The burdened tops are executives who lead organizations, but feel overtaxed, undersupported, and isolated. They are constantly putting out fires, which hinders their ability to plan and strategize. Oppressed bottoms, on the other hand, feel like they have no say or visibility in the organization. They see themselves as replaceable and believe that no one cares about them, including their supervisors or middle managers. Middles are caught between these 2 extremes and feel trapped. They need the cooperation of the tops or bottoms to get anything done and usually align with one group while distancing themselves from the other. This creates a dilemma where they often burn out from trying to satisfy impossible demands. Finally, righteously done to customers are neglected and underappreciated. They feel like they have limited options because switching providers would lead to the same treatment. These 4 types of situations and grievances are present across industries, geography, and decades. Understanding these roles can help identify common problems organizations face and create strategies to address them. The dynamics of top, middle, and bottom groups. The book discusses the roles of different groups in an organization: tops, middles, and bottoms. These groups tend to blame each other when things go wrong. The book recommends that tops delegate responsibilities and pursue learning opportunities. Middles should come together to improve communication and customer service. Meanwhile, bottoms should strive for inclusivity and avoid conformism. The book highlights the need for these groups to maintain a healthy balance between individuality and teamwork to achieve collective goals. It warns against nationalism, religious extremism, and war that could emerge from extreme individualization or differentiation. The overall message is that when everyone works in partnership, an organization can thrive. Breaking the Dance of Blind Reflex. The book explores the predictable patterns that tops, bottoms, and middles fall into and the role they play in maintaining the status quo. Tops hold on to control while complaining about pressure, while bottoms complain about oppression but avoid responsibility. Middles get stuck between the 2, bearing more responsibility. However, change can happen if one group takes the first step, as societal change normally comes from the bottom. It's crucial to develop and maintain commonality while elaborating our differences. Customers must break free from the dependency on suppliers by partnering with them and accepting shared responsibility for product or service delivery. Ultimately, Everyone must take responsibility and resist investing authority solely at the top and create room for change. The blind dance of responsibility. Responsibility in organizations is often seen as hierarchical, flowing from top to bottom, but this blind dance can lead to dysfunction and splintering. Leaders focus on protecting their turf while those at the bottom become resentful. However, change is possible through acknowledging the relationships among all levels and stepping outside of the dance. By building partnerships and recognizing the different dances at play, lasting, positive change can be achieved. This requires holding fast even in the face of pressure to return to the old dance. It's important to treat challenges systemically rather than taking them personally, which can lead to being sidelined instead of being at the center of meaningful progress. Building empathy through understanding context. To overcome challenges caused by systemic and reflexive problems among individuals in an organization, leaders must create opportunities to understand each other's perspectives through a thoughtful, time out of time, toot. Toots are not meant for problem solving, rather, they are a space to share experiences, stresses, and issues. By bringing together people from different levels and perspectives, empathy and teamwork can be fostered. In addition, consulting anthropologists can be brought in to document observations and shed light on obstacles. Building a balanced and robust system requires respecting differences and welcoming diverse ideas while allowing freedom of thought and individuality. This takes effort, but can lead to a unifying higher purpose.
In conclusion, Seeing Systems provides valuable insights into the intricacies of organizational life, encouraging readers to break free from the blind dance and challenging the hierarchical norms within organizations. The book highlights the vital importance of shifting from a personal to a systemic perspective, understanding how everyone's roles interconnect, and fostering empathy for others' experiences. By building partnerships across these roles and addressing systemic problems deliberately, organizations can create a more robust and adaptable environment that respects diversity, while preserving the core values of its culture. Effective communication and collaboration are key to the success of this transformative process.